What's up? What's up? I'm waiting for anybody and everybody to come on in, tune in. What's going on, all my loves? How my loves doing? Thank God I'm off tonight because I told y'all I'm going to be coming in often, more often than usual because I am going to be consistent to my YouTube channel. That's what I'm going to do and that's what I'm going to be. But y'all see that title? Y'all see that title? Y'all see that title? What you think of that title? Be honest, y'all. Come in my comments. Come in my comments. Come in my. Thank you, whoever that was who put the first thumbs up. I appreciate ya. For the first person who came in my comments, y'all stop putting anybody. Let me tell you like this. This is what I want. I'm gonna tell y'all how I want my channel. Don't be afraid to love me. Don't be afraid to love me. Listen, whoever come on here, I be seeing all you all in the channel. Put a heart in there. Put a flower. Say hi. Say something. I'm not here to bite you. This is my page. I want y'all on here. I want to interact with you all. I want to continue to come on my page. But I want to see y'all interacting. I want to see y'all interacting. Whoever come on, say hello. Come in my comments and put a heart, put a flower, say hello in my comments. I be seeing all at the end when I click off of my channel, I be seeing it be saying 60 something people, 100 something people, but y'all ain't saying nothing in my comments. Y'all can't give your girl a flower. Y'all can't give your girl a heart. Y'all can't do. Come on now. Come on. Somebody. Now look at the people coming in now. Somebody give your girl a heart. Do you have a little bit of love for me? Give me a heart. I'm taking time out of my day to come on my live. Can y'all at least give your girl a heart? What is it? Y'all don't want people to see y'all name? Y'all don't people to see y'all don't tuning into my channel? Come on now. Y'all got to mind up y'all own. You shouldn't be worried about. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you, the upper echelon. I appreciate you. I love you. And guess what? You already know. I love your content. Even though I may not comment all the time, trust me, I am watching your content. I'm loving your content. You be breaking it down. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But keep doing what you're doing, because I'm telling you, I'm your number one fan. I don't care what nobody else say by the upper echelon. Brown Tan, well, Kathy, aka Brown Tan Johnson, and I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody else say, I'm your number one fan, because I look at when I tell you, every content you give, and you be laying it down, putting straight facts on there. So trust me, anybody who's on my channel, go and check out the upper echelon. Trust me, y'all had a little sip. I had a little sip afterward. Don't judge me. Yes, I do talk about my God, but guess what? Afterward, I ain't finna lie. I did have a couple of. So don't judge your girl. I'm feeling good. And so I said, you know what? I'm finna come on and I'm finna just be straight vibing. But y'all see what my content is. Y'all see what my content say. What if it was no rules? What if it was no standards? What if it was just no morals? How would we be today? How would the world be today? What if it was no Bible? How would we be today if it was just nothing? We could just be free to be us, free to be me. How would you be today? I don't know if it was no rules, no morals. My mom didn't taught me nothing. My daddy didn't taught me nothing. My grandma didn't taught me nothing. I don't know how I'd be today. But I think I am how I am today because how I was raised. Because if it was no rules, I think I'd be off the chains. I ain't finna lie. Because just my grandma is a cusser. My daddy is a cusser. My sister is a cusser. And it's like, you know what? I believe I believe I'll be a cusser if I wasn't raised by who I was raised. Now, cause people make you feel bad. Like my grandma, she didn't care what nobody say. You cuss like a seller. My grandma didn't care about that. My sister don't care about that. My daddy didn't care about that. Cause people make a female feel bad for cussing like a seller. But I grew up around that. I grew up with my grandma saying nobody better not mess with my motherfucking grandchildren. I grew up around that. So I had to, like, when there's morals, I had to, like, change. You know what I'm saying? You have to change some things. You have to change. But if it wasn't no Bible, I'd be like, Lord, if it wasn't no Bible, if I wasn't raised how I was raised, even though my sisters, my daddy, and my grandma is spiritual, and I mean, when I tell you, they are spiritual. My daddy, he's cussed like a said. I'd never been around my father. He never cussed. Every sentence come out my daddy's mouth is a cuss word. With my sister, every sentence come out her mouth is going to be a cuss word. With my grandma, if somebody mess with her grandchildren or her children, every word might be a cuss word. So I grew up around that, and like I say, I'm not going to sit there and just say I'm holier than thou. That's why I say with my channel, it's just so difficult to have my channel, y'all. Lord knows it's so difficult to be my channel. That's why I say, Lord, even though I talked about the Lord, don't. When I talk about the Lord, you guys, because it's in me, but I don't want it to be on me. It's in me. It's in me. For somebody to come and check me and try to check me, and then I'm not. Being me is not easy. I'm gonna have to tell you that being who I am is not easy. Because if anybody was coming around my family, seriously, we don't put nobody on no pedestal. We don't put our own children on a pedestal. Our children is who they are. Our children is who they are. So if anybody was to come around my family, they were like, God dang, her family is cool as heck. Because we don't judge people. If you ain't doing nothing wrong and you chilling and you ain't faking, phony, and flow, you'll be like, dang, I can hang around Kathy Brown T and Johnson. I can hang around her family. My family is laid back. My family is cool. You go out with my family. My family is, come to our house. Our family is straight up like the best family. One of the best families that you'll ever want to be around. If you was to come to one of our gatherings around my families, we ain't going to say, oh, what degree you got? What job you got? What you do for a living? We don't do that. You come around us and we going to feel you out. We'll feel you out. We not fake, phony, or flaw in my family. Some people family you'll get around, they, oh, so what degree do you have? Where do you work? What do you have going on? Are you married? See, my family ain't like that. We ain't like that. My family, when you come around us, so, are you a drinker? Are you a non-drinker? Do you like to party? Do you like to have fun? We like people to be themselves in our family. In our family, that's how it is. When my husband first met my family, and we was at my cousin's house, I'll never forget. When my husband first met my whole family, we was at my cousin Michelle's house. Everybody had came in with, it's like a potluck. Fix your dinner, fix whatever food, bring it to share house. That's where the party gonna be at today. So we was at my cousin's share house, and my husband first time coming to meet my whole family. And so when we came, it was a whole vibe. This what we do. We play the music in the garage. Some people play cards. Some people play dominoes. People live their life free to be them. Some people drink, some people don't drink. It is what it is. We don't judge the people who drink and who don't drink. You know, we is a family that is full of fun. Full of fun. We would start at whatever 7 o'clock and end that joker probably at 2 o'clock in the morning at a house, not a club. That's how my family is. So when my husband came home, he was like, "Your family like that all the time?" I'm like what? He was like laugh and have fun all the time. I'm like, yeah, that's how my family is. Ever since I was a little girl, my grandma had two daughters, my mama and my auntie Baba Jean. And so my mama had four daughters. All us, when I tell you it's steps, my mama had my older sister at 17, and she had me, her last daughter, at 21. So I'm the youngest, and my mama four children. So it's my older sister Sean, Sherry, Kel, and Kathy. That's it. With my auntie, it's Michelle, Wayne, and Londa. That's it. My grandma, on Sundays, my grandma cooked dinner for all her family. For all her family. My grandma cooked her collard greens, her turnip greens, her mustard green, whatever greens she want to cook that Sunday, she cook it for all of us. Whoever come to the house, guess what? You got a plate. My grandma would cook, and I know, y'all probably, my grandma country, well, was country. She passed away. Rest in peace to my grandma Gussie. She country. So yes, she cooked the possum, the coons, the oxtails, the stuff that y'all probably don't eat. My grandma cooked all that. But I ain't finna lie. When I learned what not oxtails, when I learned what possum and coons was, and I seen my grandma cook that in that pot, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't eat it no more. I didn't eat it no more. I didn't like what I seen in that pot. After it looked good, but when I seen the beginning of the process in that pot, baby, I don't want it. My grandma is all the way countrified, but her food tastes so good. But my grandma always say, "Don't be opening my pot," because my grandma had the cast iron pots, them pans. So when you open up them pans and you hit that pan down, my grandma gonna hear it, and she gonna say, "Who in my pots?" And so one time I sat there and opened that pan and looked in that pot, and I seen something that looked like a goddamn cat. When I seen something that looked like a cat and you called it, "Baby, grandma, what's that?" And she told me it was a possum, coon, whatever it was. Baby, I don't want that no more. I'ma eat your oxtails, but that there, my grandma cooked a whole animal and cut that joker up. So I ain't finna lie. After I seen the possum and the coons and all that little stuff, I don't want that. No, I don't want that no more. I was rebellious. I was that grandchild who opened up that cast iron pot. After I seen that thing that looked like a cat, I hit it down, and I never ate that again. I don't want no possum, no coon. I don't care how country you is. I love you, my grandma. I love you. Rest in peace to you. But I don't want that there, because that looked like a kitty cat to me, and I'm not going to eat it. And I'm just saying what I'm saying. So I'm going to just read the comments. I'm just going to read the comments, y'all. Y'all know I don't got my glasses on. The upper echelon. Love you, Bronte. I love you too. Upper echelon. Sugar in the city. Man, sugar in the city sound like some color purple. I love you, girl. Hey. What are we talking about? We talking about if it was no rules, no regulations, none of that. How would you be? Because I know I'd be a bad girl. I ain't even finna lie. I'd be a bad girl if it wasn't no rules. And the upper echelon, and love you, and you love yours. Upper echelon said, thankful. I'm sipping now. Oh, girl, I'm sipping. Man, I was bad, y'all. I came from work. Let me tell y'all well, I'm gonna read the rest of the comments. Let me tell y'all why I was bad. Cause like I told you, at my day job, I'm a housekeeping supervisor, y'all. That's my day job. From 8 to 4:30, 5 o'clock, whatever the time is, I'm a housekeeping supervisor. I gotta take care of all my housekeepers, whatever the residents need, take care of family issues, whatever. Y'all know what supervisors do: make schedules, order supplies, all that kind of stuff. I'm her. Been at my day job for almost 11 years, right? My night job, I clean the bank 3 days out the week. Monday through Friday, I'm a housekeeping supervisor. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I clean up a bank. I work my butt off, pay my bills. Don't have to worry about YouTube, Facebook, whatever, paying my bills, whatever the case may be. I get my bills paid. But let me hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Y'all had to make me a first drink. Don't judge me. I'm 52 years old. Don't judge me. Don't judge me for y'all non-drinkers. Don't judge me because I don't drink all the time. I don't drink all the time. So don't judge me tonight. I'm sipping. I know that's right. Nothing wrong with that. We grown. We ain't like we get tips and toe up from the floor up. We ain't like that. Some people live like there are no rules. Right now, you not not now. See, you need it now. You up echelon because you know how your videos. You probably need to do a video on this one. Now I know your content. How you know how to do all those videos. You need to do a video like this one if it wasn't no rules. Cause some of these people be living like it ain't no rules. But you know what? I ain't even lie. I ain't even lie. If it was not no rules, no Bibles, and I didn't grow up how I grew up, I ain't gonna say I think how would my life be if it was no rules? Because for one, I love to have fun. Like I say, if I ever was to have a meet and greet, and definitely I have my cousins and my sisters to be at my event, y'all to see how my family is. Y'all would be so comfortable. You guys would be like, well, dang, her family is so much fun. We don't judge people. Because some people really do judge people, and I don't like that. Don't bring your degrees around my family. Don't bring your titles around my family. Because we ain't trying to see all that. Just be you. Be true to you. I'm not trying to come. Hey, we finna come at night. We finna do what we do. We finna have a little party for those who don't drink. You don't drink. We got some grape juice. We got some lemonade. We got some Kool-Aid. Whatever you like to drink, we'll have that. And we got for the drinkers. We do have your. We gonna allow you to sip, but we don't come around with your degrees and you sit your fork right here. You sit your knife right here. You sit your soup spoon right here. Be and have some kind of decency about yourself, but don't come with all of that as you better than somebody. Cause my family ain't like that. We want people just to be cool, who got a good spirit, who not devilish, who not evil. That's the kind of people who my family would like to be surrounded by. But we don't like to be around no goody two shoes. Goody two shoes, I ain't finna lie. If you're good at two shoes, that's good. We don't have no problems if you're being goody two shoes, but just don't think you're better than everybody else. Now that's when we're gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry. That's when we're gonna be like looking at you sideways. Don't do that. If you got all these degrees, we clap you. We ain't no hater now. One thing about my family, we are not a hater. We got some of everybody in our family. Some of everybody with every kind of degrees in our family. We don't judge nobody when you come to our family. We are fun. We are funny. We like to laugh. We like to have fun. When we get on that party bus, when my cousin had her 50th party, her 50th birthday, baby, that party bus was not a joke. We went everywhere on that party bus. When she turned up for her 50th birthday, when I turned up for my 50th birthday, I went to 3 places. That week, it was my 50th birthday. I went to this place. We went to that place, and we end up in this place. We had a ball. So, like I said, when it comes to standards, rules in the Bible, how would you be? How are you if there was no rules and regulations? Like me, I know there's rules. I know there's regulations. I know there is morals. Just like now, hey, people see me sipping. I'm not hiding. Because I already know I can't hide from God. And that's the only person who I'm worried about. So, like me, hey, I worked 8 hours. During the hurricane, I stayed at my job overnight to take care of the residents. My son, he's again at his boxing training, whatever he do. He at the boxing thing with his daddy. His daddy take him there. I go to his fights. This Saturday, he's supposed to have a fight. Last Saturday, he supposed to have a fight, but it wasn't a matchup. My son is graduating in 2 more years. He's a junior this year. I raised my 2 oldest children. My daughter, she'll be 34 September the 8th. She'll be 34. My first son, he already turned 24 August the 6th. And my last son, he'll be 17 December the 17th. So I'm just chilling, living my best life. I got my car paid off. Yes, my Toyota. No, it's not a Mercedes, y'all. Sorry, it's not a Mercedes. It's not a BMW. It's not a Lamborghini. It's not a my favorite car, Maserati. No, it's not. But I paid off my 2017 Toyota Camry, guys. Camry. It's mine, paid for. Got the title to it. It is what it is. I love being me. I love being who I am. Been working all my life. Don't like asking people for nothing. Don't ask people for nothing. And I'm just at peace. I love being me. I love being me. I look at my channel. I said, you know what? Even though my channel is where it is, I love it. I'm going to see where it's going to go from here. I've been on my page for almost 2.5 years. I love my channel. I'm going to keep coming on. I'm going to keep being consistent. And I'm just going to be true to be me. I'm going to be true to me. I'm going to be true to me. I'm going to keep talking about the Lord. I'm going to keep on living my life. Because if I'm not hurting nobody, it is what it is. Some people, like it's a girl, I used to go to the club. Well, I used to go to the club where I used to meet her at the club. Because I like to go to the club when I used to go to the club. And I ain't going to say I ain't going to never go in the club again. Because I ain't going to be like, oh, I'm so holier than thou. That, that I ain't going to never go to a club. I ain't going to sit there and say that. But people probably, I don't want people to judge my channel as being, as her channel is, she speak of God, so her channel is all godly. The Lord know my heart. At the end of the day, people have to realize the Lord don't sleep. The Lord know I'm sipping on my brown and my Coke. He knows that I'm sipping on my brown and Coke. At the end of the day, I know in my head that the Bible say don't get drunk. I'm not drunk. Do I feel good? Do I feel my drink? Of course I feel good. Of course I feel my drink. If I didn't fill my drink and I wouldn't drink it. I'm not going to drink a drink that's weak. Why would I sit there and sip on something that's going to give me some calories, and I'm not going to fill my drink? I want to fill my drink, but I don't want to drink my drink to the point where I'm staggering, to the point where my son come home from boxing that I'm going to be acting a fool. But no, I fill my drink. I want to fill my drink. That's why I'm drinking it. I don't have no place to go. I'm chilling. I'm home. This is my. Let me see something. Let me see how I can flip this thing around. Y'all listen. I'm in an apartment. This is my freaking home. It ain't the biggest. It ain't the baddest, but it's mine. Everything you see, y'all see that? Everything y'all see in nothing but positivity. I love positive quotes. This, y'all see my flamingo? Somebody gave me that, so I had to take it. See my pillow with love. See my pillow with family. See that? Say hello, sweet cheeks. You know, that's my boxing thing. I have my box on that. See my flowers? That's my money tree. That one in the middle, that's my money tree. That's my money tree. My money tray. Everything in my house is positive. My daughter, she drew that picture for me when she was in high school. So, you know, I had to keep that. You know, everything in my place is all positive. All positive quotes. Everything in my house is all positive. 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 It is what it is. It is what it is. That's who I am. That's who I am. Nothing but positivity when you come around me. Nothing but positive. Let me just read some of these comments real quick. Let me read some of the comments. Y'all know I don't got my glasses. I'm sipping. I know that. What you sipping on? The upper echelon. What you sipping on? Some people live like there are no rules. Right now, you better believe that. Miss Thomas say, I think it would be worth. I think it would be worth in this world. Tudo. I grew up the same way. Miss Thomas said, hey. I never had my grandmother use any profanity words at all. That's it. Okay. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But my grandma, I'm going to tell you, my grandmother, she cleaned houses for a living. She died when she was 101. She cleaned homes for a living. She worked her butt off. When I tell you, we did not, every time we came to my grandma's house, my grandma had snacks. My grandma had popsicles. My grandma made homemade ice cream. My grandma made cakes, pies, whatever from scratch. We see my grandma, the trucks come to my grandma's house with vegetables, fruits, whatever. My grandma didn't buy no canned stuff until she got older. When she got older, that's when she was buying canned stuff. But we see my grandma do everything from scratch. My grandma couldn't even give us a recipe because she did not measure. My grandma did not measure. My grandma get that salt, she get that pepper, she get that vanilla, whatever she did not measure. Me, I measure because I use a cake, get a cake box. Me and my grandma are not the same. So when I say, Grandma, how you make this? Baby, I can't tell you. I can show you, but I can't tell you how I do it because I don't measure. And that's how and it's like if I would have just sat there and watched my grandma make these cakes that Publix make, but my grandma made this from scratch, I could have had a bakery. And it would have been better than Publix. My grandma cakes, and when she made these cakes that had the whole, that container with that little thing with the hole in it, and she made that cake, and she made this stuff with some like the drain of it, the what that she beat it with egg. She put a lemon and whatever it is, some type of powdered sugar, whatever she did. I wish I would have just stayed and looked. When my grandma made her cakes from scratch, she knew how much flour, oil, whatever to put in. My grandma knew all that stuff. It's like, dang, man, my grandma, resting in peace. It's all that is gone with my grandma. All them recipes is gone with my grandma. She passed away when she was 101 years old. 101. And my grandma could cook anything. Back then, we just ate what was around my grandma's house. She had something that was called canes. It's like a stick, but you peel it off and you chew the stick, and it's real sweet and juicy, and you spit it out. But it was called a cane, and it was so sweet and so juicy and so delicious. And it's something else that she had. It was yellow, because my grandma was born and raised in Georgia, and it was some yellow. What? Oh my goodness! If my sisters was here, they can help me with this. It was bitter, not bittersweets. Oh my God. I ain't even finna go there. But my grandma was a bomb.com. Bless her soul. Rest in peace to you, Grandma Gussie. Y'all hear that name. Y'all could tell just by me saying the word Gussie, Gussie Oliver. You could tell that name was a name that had some meaning to it, some presence to it. Something was genuine about that name. It ain't too many Grandma Gussies around here. It ain't too many Grandma Gussies around here, because nowadays these young grandmas that's 40 and 50 and 30 years old, and let me not say that, because I don't want nobody to say, well, your grandma, I don't want to. Leave it alone. But all I know is I had one of what you call a real grandma who made ice cream from scratch. Yes, ice cream. Not in a box. She made ice cream with the salt, with the ice and all that. That was my grandma. That was my grandma. So I'm just going to, just like I said, baby, I love how I was raised. I love how I was raised. Let me look at the comments. Nina said, hey, Brown Tan and Chet in Upper Echelon. New life, new reaction. How you doing, love? Jessica White, hello, Kathy and everyone. Gina, hey now. Hey, how you doing? Kristen 17 said, hello, Kathy. Finally called you live. Yes. That's why I say this is a good time, because normally I come on so late. Because sometimes I just be so tired when I come from my job, my day job. Then I come home, get cleaned up, chill, take care of my kid, and then I come around 11 o'clock. And I know a lot of people probably sleeping, resting around that time. And I said, you know what, Kathy? Your son, Quincy, he had boxing with his daddy, and I done came home from my day job. Didn't have to go to my night job. Thank God for that. Go live now. So that's why I say, you know what? I got to go live when it's best for me. When it's best for me. Because a lot of people, once I do a live, and then that next day, I see that people watch the replay. That's good too. But I like to do my live when I see that people interacting. I like to see people interacting to my videos. I like to see people commenting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. Interacting with your subscribers. Christian 71 say, tell it like it is. You know I'm right. Sue Blackhouse say, hello, Miss Kathy and ladies. You are grown folks, deserve to live, love, and love. Amen. You better believe that. That's what it's all about. Uh, positivity. You better believe it. That's what it's all about. Carla said, "Good evening, Brown Tan Check. Second time in chat. Coming back from last night. Thank you. Come on, keep tuning in. Keep tuning in. I appreciate y'all." Miss Thomas, Lynette Thomas said, grandmother's my grandmother to the T. Yeah, I'm telling you, I miss my grandma so much. I'm finna show y'all a picture of my grandma because I miss her. I'm finna show y'all. This is my grandma Gussie, y'all. This when I was pregnant with my son. This me and my grandma Gussie. That is my grandma Gussie. When I tell you that lady right here, y'all see my grandma Gussie? That's me, y'all. I had twists in my hair. I'm gonna have to do my hair like this again, but this is my grandma. Rest in peace of my grandma Gussie. When you look at this lady right here, know that that was one of the realest grandma. Y'all see my grandma hair? Do y'all see my grandma hair? My grandma never had a perm. My grandma didn't wear makeup. Every now and then when my grandma goes somewhere, she'll put on a little lipstick. But this was my grandma Gussie, y'all. This was my grandma Gussie. This was one of the ladies who cooked them. It was country. She cooked them possum, them coons. She ringed them chickens by the necks. I'm telling you, this was one of the ladies who threw down in the kitchen, honey. When it comes to collard greens, she cooked them turnips, them collards, them mustard greens. Baby, this is what you call a real grandma. This lady right here was still cooking from scratch at this age right here. This lady, this is my grandma. This is my love. This is my heart. Rest in peace to my grandma Gussie, y'all. When I tell y'all that lady right there, when I tell y'all can tell that name. Y'all can tell by the name Gussie. Who name is Gussie? I ain't never hear nobody named Gussie but my grandma. Gussie. Gussie Oliver. I ain't never hear nobody named Gussie. You know, now these young people, they got the young people name. My grandma passed away when she was 101 years old. 101. 101 years old. And I know the reason why my grandma lived so long. My grandma used to go to church. My grandma was, let me say it like this. My grandma didn't play. I'm not going to get into the reason how my grandma didn't play, but if I told y'all some things about my grandma, you wouldn't believe it. My grandma did not play the radio, baby. My grandma didn't care about what nobody said about her. My grandma would work her butt off. She cleaned these people's houses for a long time. My grandma raised us. Well, my mama raised us, but my grandma, my mom always, and my auntie always took us around my grandma. We saw my grandma at least 5 times a week. At least 5 times. I'm gonna say at least 6 times. We was forever at my grandma's house. Forever at my grandma's house. We stayed at my grandma's house. That's why me, my sisters, and my cousins, that's why we so close. Because we was raised in a tight-knit family. With a tight-knit family. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved always seeing my cousins all the time. Playing hide and seek. Playing Foursquare. Playing what is called jacks, playing tetherball, going to the parks, getting dirty, putting on our shorts, coming home with dirty feet. Couldn't come in the house back and forth. Y'all better stop slamming them doors. If you stay out, you better be out. You better not be open up that door and having flies come. Well, that's how we was raised. That's how we was raised, allowed to have fun. Allowed to be disciplined by our grandma. Though my grandma might not whoop our behinds, but my grandma was firm and stern and sweet. When it was lightning, y'all better lay y'all butts on that floor and don't say a word. We couldn't get on the telephone. We couldn't eat nothing. We had to get our blankets and our pillows and lay on that floor until the storm was over. Once that storm was over, then we were able to go outside and play. But when that storm was coming, it was lightning. I don't know how y'all grandma was when it was lightning, but when it came to our grandma, when it was lightning, you better close your mouth. You better not pick up a silverware. You better not get on that phone, lay on that floor, go to sleep until the storm is over. That's how we was raised. When it was time to go out there and play, you ain't coming in and out that door. You ain't coming in and out that door, and you bet not have a fly come in after you. Don't have no fly come in after you. Baby, when you around my grandma and my mama and my auntie, and you doing like this in their business, oh baby, get out of grown folks' business. Get out of grown folks' business and go outside and play somewhere. Like I said, I loved how we was raised, but what if it wasn't no rules, no regulations, no standards, no morals, no Bibles? How would this world be today? How would this world be today? Yes, my daddy whooped our butts. Yes, my mama whooped our butts. They try to tell us, turn around, turn around, turn around, let me whoop that butt. But when we get crazy, going crazy, that belt hit our hand and we get that whoop on our hand, that's our fault. Because they told us to turn around and let that switch out of that belt, out of that shoe, out of hand, hit our butts. But we get crazy, turn it all around, and get that belt sometime hit on our arm and our hand, and we have that little whip. Y'all know what that whip be like. Y'all know what that shoe when we act all crazy and don't turn our fanny around to get whooped. So baby, we had standards, rules, regulations, morals. But if it wasn't none of that, what is the world to be? And so for all these people back then who didn't whip their children, no, we got it. We got it. Let me read some of these comments. Okay, Lynette said, you said she lived till she was over 100 years. Yeah, my grandma passed at 101. 101 years old. She died October the 10th, 2000. Ooh, 2000 what? My daddy died 2019. I think my grandma died 2017. Yeah, Lynette said, in my middle 60s, so I feel you. That's my grandmother all the way. Yes, that's right. And Carla said, yeah, you laughing. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I love being around my family. 101 years old. She was 101. And when we had her 100th birthday party, my grandma was in a wheelchair. And if y'all was to see that videos of my grandma, and they was playing the song, Before I Let You Go. My grandma was in that wheelchair killing it. Because my older sister daddy, he used to sing, what's that man name? What's that man name who wore all white? Think about that, y'all, while I'll be back. Think of the man who wore all white. Think of his name real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, y'all. I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm glad y'all didn't go nowhere. I had to go to the bathroom. I ain't finna lie. I ain't finna lie. I had to go to the bathroom. But yeah. So like I said, these kids nowadays, they don't, especially the younger kids now, especially the younger kids like 15 and below, 15 and younger, they, oh my God, the kids now that's 16 and younger, they'll never experience what we experience. These kids don't know nothing about the outside. When it comes to fun and games, these kids don't know nothing. These kids don't even know what a rotary telephone is. If you showed these children who's 16 and probably older a rotary phone, they'll be like, "What's that? A rotary phone? A phone booth?" These kids don't know what no phone booth is. Like, what is that? A shelter? Back then we had a shelter, a glass shelter with a telephone that you put quarters in to make a phone call and you dial the numbers going around. These kids don't know what that is. These kids do not know what history is. They don't know. How you doing, Jocelyn? How are you? These kids don't know what's really happening. Oh God. What else? What else y'all think that these kids don't know? They definitely don't know what a rotary phone is. They definitely don't know what a record player is. They definitely don't know any type of outside fun games is. I don't even see at parks anymore. I don't see nothing that we had at a park. All the stuff that we had at our park, and I'm 52, almost going to be 52 years old in October. October the 13th is my birthday. I'll be 52 years old. Lynette, Kelly, Dan Brown, I don't know. Okay. But yeah, so these kids don't know what Jikes is. And we use the metal Jikes with the red balls. Kids don't know what that is. Kids don't know what tetherball is. Kids don't know what Foursquare is. Kids don't know probably what even a merry-go-round is. Kids don't even probably know what a monkey bar is. They don't even have, I don't even think they have this stuff at parks anymore. I don't even think they have. What they have at parks, the parks that I go to, they have the slide. They have the swings. They have certain things. They don't even have. What we had as a kid, they don't have that no more. What they done changed all that fun, all that exercise, all that stuff that we had as a kid, they have that as they have electronics now. Phones. That's what the kids be on now. The kids, for their entertainment, when back then when we was younger, and we used it, I saw grandma, the grandmas and our parents asked us what we wanted for Christmas. We want bicycles, jacks, the baby dolls, the baby with the head, the neck cut off where you could do the hair with just the head and the shoulder. We had that. We had like toys. Listen, why y'all think Toys R Us, for the people in Florida, why you think Toys R Us is not around anymore? They don't have toys as much as anymore. They don't have toys. Back in the day when you go to Toys R Us, you could go and get anything you want. They don't even have that no more. Kids, what they want now for their Christmas, a phone, the games. These kids they barely want a bicycle right now. They barely want a bike right now. They happy if you give them that high price phone that's cost almost $1,000+. The high price shoes. These kids do not know what it was like to play. They probably don't even know what the word play is. Play? What you talking about play? We know, baby. This is what some 8-year-old or 9-year-old, probably teenagers, play. We used to be playing till we was about 14 years old. Playing Foursquare. Playing tetherball at the park. Getting dirty. Now when you see these 14, 15 years old females, they want their hair with lace fronts. They want their nails did. It's like, nails? Hair? Trust me, it's not the same. It is definitely not the same. When we was kids, to these kids, the grandmas, even my niece and my nephews, it's not the same. These kids don't even know what a rotary phone is. They see a rotary phone that you pick up with a cord to, and you dial the number, you dial that 0. They look like, what is that? That is a telephone. Trust me, it's not the same. Let me keep reading some of the comments. I don't want to get too far. Lynette say, R. Kelly, James Brown. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Okay, Carly said, betting and ball, right? Hopscotch, right? Spin tops, jikes, and ball. They don't know. Sherlyn, hello, Brown T in the chat. So true. They play games on phone now and iPads. Exactly. That's what it is. These, imagine, y'all, I'm telling you. Now I got my nieces. My nieces have children now. And my nieces' children's, they get their nails done, baby. My nieces, my sister's children's get their nails done. Was getting their nails done in middle school. Nails and toes done in middle school. When I was in middle school, I sat down there and polished my own nails and toes. They get their nails done at the nail place. They get that done when they was teenagers, 13. We still outside playing kickball, tetherball at the age of 13. Trust me, it's not the same. It's not the same. With our hair, we was getting our hair straightening. Like my hair natural now. But when I was young, my mama used to straighten our hair. Y'all know when they touch that neck, you go like this, so you got to hold your ear down while they straighten that part up. A straightening comb on your grandchild and on your children hair, where they do that at? They don't do that no more. It's not the same. It is not the same. Trust me. When my daddy and my grandma told us how the world changing, I see it. I see it. I see the change. I see the change. It is just so funny. Back then, my grandma used to say, when they was young, when my grandma was young, before I was born, my grandma said at nighttime, they didn't have to lock their doors. They didn't have to lock their doors. But now, what y'all see, we got to lock our doors. People now got cameras on their phone. So when they hear that rain, they know that somebody in the front door. They know somebody in the back door. They know when people deliver their food. They know when somebody walk up and deliver a package. Trust me, it's not the same. The world is changing. We're in a changing world. So what if it was no morals, no standards, no Bibles? What if it was none of that and we just live free to be us? As they say, free to be me. What if it was no Bibles and we just was able to live to be who we are, who we wanted to be? No standards, no morals. Somebody came to you, you check them, you put them in their place. You cuss them out if you wanted to, slap them if you wanted to. What if it was no morals, standards, no Bible, no rules? How would this world be? How would it be? Carla say they play games on phones now, iPads. Carla say, hey, Sharon, kickball, yeah. They calling it a They call it a silk out, now charging you a arm and a leg. You better believe it. Yeah, so I'm telling you, this word is not the same, you guys. It's not the same. It is not the same. So, dang, I can't believe I've been in here almost an hour. I've been on here almost 1 hour. But that's a good thing. I'm glad I'm talking to my supporters and the people who is supporting my channel. I thank you guys. And I wish that I can come on more. But y'all, I'm a busybody. I'm a busybody. I have to work. I got 2 jobs because I'm that type who don't like asking nobody for nothing. I like to grind and get my own, and that's just how I always been. That's how I always been, and I'm thankful for being who I am. That's what it is. So I want y'all. This is what I want for the people who is supporting my channel to always look at the other videos. Go down my timeline. Just look at some of my other videos. Because if you look at my other videos, you support my channel. You support my channel by taking time. Just say, you know what? I'm going to look at this video, Brown Tan Johnson. I'm asking all of you all, and I'm going to continue to say this because that is how I'm going to allow my channel to grow when people look at my content. Look at my content, and then you'll see what I'm about, who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not always that I'm going to be doing videos like this. It's going to be times when I'm going to be doing reactions. It's going to be times I'm going to be seeing something on the YouTube streets, Facebook, or something in life. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to get my reaction on it. It's going to be times where I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to be cooking something. I'm going to do a video on that. It's going to be time I'm going to be exercising, what I need to be doing tonight, doing some exercises. I'm off because my birthday, like I said, is going to be October the 13th, and I definitely need to lose some weight. And because I'm 180 pounds, 5'9", and I'm never used to being 180 pounds. That was never me, but it is what it is now. And yeah, I just want y'all just continue to tune into my channel and support my channel. Just support a channel who's not always into that drama, who's not going to be that channel who cussing somebody out, who going into that going in on people. Because trust me, I look at that stuff too. I ain't gonna sit there and say, oh, I don't look at that stuff. I look at a lot of people's channels. Some channels I can't tune in because it's just so demonic. It's not good for my spirit. If my spirit say turn it off, I'm turning it off because I know how demonic spirits work. It works through channels. It works through the television. It works through the phones. It works through just different ways. And so when my spirit say tune it out, I tune it out. I tune it off. I cut it out because I don't need no demons because they come in legions. Demons come in legions, and I don't need that around me. When I see something, people doing the most, saying some stuff that's like disturbing to my ear, to my spirit, it's like, baby, you can have that. You, your fans, your followers, keep that energy over there. I don't need none of that demonic spirit coming on my page. I got enough that I'm dealing with on my end. And do I need to come into somebody else's channel? Y'all hear that word? Channel. Listen to that word. coming to somebody's channel. It's so many people channels that you following. Don't be following. Oh, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell nobody what to do. Do what you want to do. I don't tune into people's channel because I hear that word, the word channel. And that's how those demonic spirits flows through. And the best to believe, those spirits are real. So I avoid that kind of stuff. I avoid that energy. Yes, I may sip on my drink. Yes, I may do that. But at the end of the day, I don't do nothing that's displeasing to the God and continue to ignore the things that God dislikes and continue to do it. It's a difference. It's a difference when people don't put a stop. When people bypass where they need to stop and they continue like, forget that, I'm finna say what I want to say. I'm finna let her have it and say what I want to have. When you go too far, then you just ignoring God's standards. So when on my video, the title, what pretty much if it was no standards, pretty much no guidelines, no rules, no regulation, no morals, no Bible. What if it was none of that? How would this world be? And upper echelons, if I'm not mistaken, she said that's how people living now. They don't care. People don't care. People don't care about the rules. People don't care about standards. People do what they want to do. People do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, the reason I don't do what I want to do because I know the word. And I know I'm going to be held accountable for my actions. I know that. So I say, you know what? Even though I know that I fall short of the glory of God every day. I know that. I know I'm not perfect. I would never sit on my platform and think I'm better than nobody. Because I know I have my ways. I know I have my ways. I know I ain't better. I know I fall short of the glory of God. I know that. I know that. And so that's why I say at the end of the day, though I know I fall short of the glory of God every day, do I still want to speak of the Lord? Of course I do. Of course I do. Of course I do. That's what God wants. God wants us to give him praise and glory every day. Am I going to be doing reactions on things I see that need to be talked about? Of course I am. Of course I am. Because at the end of the day, I got my channel. I'm building my channel. I want people to get used to me of how I'm going to be. I want people to continue to tune in to me, to my channel. And that's what it is. I want people to know that when you tune in to Brown 10 Johnson channel, that I'm real, that I have feelings, I have standards. I know that I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be above anybody. I'm trying, when I do a reaction, it's never to hurt anyone. It's to give my opinion about anything. Anything. And I may come on later on because it's so early. It's only 7:30. So I may come on tonight and do a reaction. And it is what it is. And that's what I want people to know about my channel. So to anybody who's watching my video and you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. If that's what you want to do, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. And if you want to hit the like button, hit the like button. You know, I don't like telling people to do something they don't want to do. If you want to hit the like button, hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Show me some love. I might think, can you show your girl some love? Show me some love. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to chill. I want to watch the upper echelon. I hate that I can't pronounce the name. Upper echelon. upper echelon. I'm going to watch her videos because I love her videos. I love her content. I love her content. I love her content. I'm her biggest fan. I'm her biggest fan. So with that being said, everybody, I love you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have not hit the like button, show your girl some love. Show your girl for love. And this is what I want y'all to do so I can see that y'all connected with my channel. Send your girl a flower before y'all log off my channel, or the heart. Give me a heart, a thumbs up, something positive before y'all leave off my channel to let me know that y'all rocking with your girl. To let me know that y'all rocking with me, send your girl some flowers. Send your girl a thumbs up, the heart, 100, whatever. Show your girl some love on her channel. Show your girl some love on her channel. Okay, so with that being said, everybody, for anybody who have not watched my channel, I'm finna thank y'all in advance for watching the replay. I'm thanking all those who have not been on my channel with me for the past hour and 7 minutes and 26 seconds. I'm going to thank y'all in advance for watching the replay. All right now, y'all. So with that being said, I might come on later on tonight and I might be doing me a reaction. But in order for me to do a reaction, I got to look at some of this content and what's going on. And for anybody who is doing their reaction on the truth, keep doing what you're doing. Put that positivity out there. I love it. I watch all of you. I watch all of you, so I hope all of you watch your girl. So with that being said, I love you all. Peace out.